Gina is legit.
We are almost there here in the Intuit Dome. Gina Carano, the original face of women's MMA, the first to headline a major MMA card, and Ronda
Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano, featherweight fight.
superstar. Both have said there is a mutual respect between them, but don't get it twisted. They still want to give each other.
We're just doing this one fight here, guys.
Because it feels like there's pioneers everywhere, including us at desk with me right now. Kat Zingano joins me now, former UFC title contender who faced Ronda Rousey back in 2015.
Live chat is open.
Remember about what it's like to be
All right.
in a cage with Rowdy.
I mean, she's very talented. She's very skilled. She's very confident, And so, I also know I'm very talented, very skilled, very confident. And her coming in that power and her ability, everything here is a really intense time. And this fill that arena,
Yeah,
it's a great time.
the atmosphere is intense. Listen, I know how I felt when I found out Ronda Rousey was returning to the cage for the first time in 10 years. You actually found out before even some of her family members. Can you explain?
Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano. About to happen.
Reached out to me, saying that she was looking for this fight. She wanted to put it together. She wanted a
Let me know who you got in the chat, guys.
And she hit me up to come help her train. And one of the rules was once I got up there, we were
Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano. Who's going to win this fight?
yeah, we were not telling her mom that she had a fight or any of this was
This
gonna
is the
work.
main event.
It was funny because I left and she was like, "Hey, my mom just said, some people just don't know when to quit."
Interesting.
21 of you guys.
Now that she's returning
Welcome in. Welcome in.
in training.
Ronda was working on
Main event is about to happen. Ronda versus Gina.
trying to do some damage before getting a solid takedown. Definitely working on making the transition from taking teeps, moving her head, getting out of the way of punches. So, she was very diligent on making sure she was focusing on herself, but also working on being defensive of anything that could come her way out of Gina being a strong kickboxer.
Yeah, there was a lot of questions about should Ronda just keep leaning on the things that made her great, or should she work on the
Countdown clock is there. We are a few minutes away.
Ronda, what did you feel when you saw her?
I mean, I really believe that you need to work on what your opponent is good at too, because you never know what situation you're gonna need to get out of. They have a good moment, you have a good moment. If you end up, wobbled or whatever, like Ronda has experienced before, like you need to know that you're gonna get through it. And what are your answers to that? Same where Gina, if she only focused on her hands in those moments, she wouldn't have answers for what happens if she does get to the ground, which with an Olympian like Ronda, you really should prepare for.
Yep, Ronda Rousey is an Olympian, Pinky.
Big picture for a second, as someone who has walked in these women's shoes, who knows what it is to be
It was in the 2000s.
these two trailblazers.
I think it was the ones in London or it was the ones in Beijing. It might have been Beijing. 2008.
Incredible. There was a point in my early career that I actually had a picture in my
Which Olympics was it? Was it Beijing?
That was the goal. That was someone that I eventually wanted to fight.
Where she got the bronze?
Beautiful. She was tough. She was
Might have been 2008 Beijing or was it in 2012 in London. But I think she was already fighting then. I think it was Beijing. Or it could have been,
the movie career, and then Ronda came up, and I
could have been 2004.
to fight and have competition against a pioneer like Ronda. But to see Gina back here and to see
It was
both of these
2004 and 8.
2004 and 8. Okay. Because I remember her being in Beijing.
She was in Athens, which was 17.
Yeah.
I remember Athens.
Almost come to an end. We're about to see them. Thank you so much, Kat, for joining us to break down this historic
I remember
matchup. But
Beijing,
one more
too.
time before we get a cage side, we check in with Sibley Schools. We're standing by with a special guest. Oh, we are Hexagon side now with WWE Icon. I'm gonna call you
CM Punk.
CM Punk.
That's his cowboy hat.
We already know fans
Well,
of
I guess he's friends with Ronda, right?
WWE on Netflix every week.
Oh, they sent him because it's Netflix.
Two legendary friends taking the Hexagon tonight.
Yeah, they're both friends of his.
Gina Carano. How do you see that playing out?
Hello, how we doing, guys?
Be remiss to not go with Ronda Rousey. I think she's going to do what she always does.
CM Punk's going with Ronda Rousey.
Forward. She's going
Who we going with, guys?
She's going to throw and she's going to
Good, very good. Hey, what's up, guys?
I like that. You were right. You're an analyst.
a little bit. Yeah, I've dabbled in some.
Who we got? Ronda Rousey? You got Ronda. She's got Ronda. Pinky's got Ronda.
Oh yeah, I want to say hi to my beautiful wife 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Some say he's a
He said I'll be home in 20 minutes. So we are watching the main event of this Netflix pay-per-view. If you guys have Netflix, it is on Netflix right now. It is Ronda Rousey, Rowdy Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano. Two legends of MMA are going at it. It's non-UFC. It is hosted just by Netflix. Oh, look at that. Carmen Electra's there.
Yeah.
Oh, James Cameron, baby. Look at that.
Titanic.
Titanic and Avatar. Yes.
Ah,
David Spade's there.
I'm sure he's doing or thinking something quite funny and entertaining everyone around him.
Yeah, I can see you. I'm watching the chats.
Rock and roll as they come. And finally, from the White House that you can see on Netflix, it's Michael Irvin. The Hall of Famer is in the building to witness history. We've got 4 incredible fights. We've got one more left to go as Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey are mere minutes away from
The White House with Michael Irvin.
You can see Michael Irvin on the White House. One of the many incredible podcasts on Netflix.
Yeah. So they did that. They did that for the Royal Rumble, and people was like, "Oh, look at all the empty seats." It's like, no, there's lights on every seat now.
The light.
There's a light there. All the seats were full.
I think there's like a light on the cup holder.
Right.
So it's really confusing.
I don't know if it's the cup holder. It's the arm bar.
Something close to it.
Yeah. I think it's the arm bar.
Do this again. All right, as a reminder, they're only
All right, tail of the bet. Decision. Ronda is a plus 1,200. Gina is a plus 2,500. Submission. It is a minus 250 for Ronda, a plus 2,200 for Gina. And then KO, TKO, or DQ. It is a plus 400 for Ronda, a plus 650 for Gina Carano. So Ronda's a clear favorite. All right, if anybody bets on Gina Carano to tap out Ronda Rousey, you're going to win a boatload of money. If anybody bets on Gina Carano to beat Ronda Rousey by decision, you're going to win a boatload of money if it happens. But that shows how big of an underdog Gina is. But I'm telling you, I just hope for an entertaining fight. Dude, if it ends in 10 seconds, it ends in 10 seconds. That's an entertaining fight. Shock the world.
Download the app, use promo code RING
Yeah.
when you sign up. And a friendly reminder to all of you at home, the DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Netflix is shining the spotlight on MMA, and they are not holding back. A stacked card, big names, moments you won't stop talking about. And DraftKings is your home for all the action. Bet the winner, the method of victory, or even which round it all goes down. When the fight takes over Netflix, don't just watch it, be part of it with DraftKings. And right now, new DraftKings customers can bet $5 and get $100 in bonus bets instantly. Just download the app and use the promo code when you sign up. Credit One Bank.
Taco Man,
Max out. He's a credit.
happy birthday to your friend Taco Man.
And his credit score pays the price. You see, Max doesn't know he should only use 30%
Got a bunch of worldwide people in
of his
here.
credit limit, because using his full line
I guess, yeah, Netflix is all over the place now.
It is.
Don't
It is.
like Max out. Instead, learn how
And we're in the middle of their famous ads. Even during MMA. I like when they're talking. It's fine, no ads, but oh, Tyson Fury fighting again? Yep, that's gonna be one. I might have to live stream that. Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. Are they actually gonna do it? Did they get the contract signed? I think they did. 2 champions going at it.
Long crown.
We know Joshua can knock him out.
Ah! That's good.
This is my home. I'm gonna fight for it.
Masters of the Universe. Who's going to see He-Man?
Whatever that is.
Who's going to see Masters of the Universe? Fight's going to happen in about 3 minutes.
No, I have to work that weekend.
Which weekend?
That weekend.
I told you it came out that week. I've been telling you for months it was June 5th. That's your problem. We're going to go.
We'll figure it
We are back live on Netflix and across 190 countries as we get ready for our
Do you have a day off that week? Yeah. Well, you know, I get off. I'm on day shift, so I get off. We can go in the nighttime during the week.
Yay. Oh, here we go.
All right, guys.
But then came Ronda Rousey, a force that changed combat.
I might have to mute her entrance. I don't wanna. I don't want to mute her entrance. I love Joan Jett. I'm gonna blast that.
Wait, Ronda Rousey's pretty much my age.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey's 37. Gina's 44. That's why she's got a disadvantage. She's a little up there in age. But I tell you what, she's still a badass. She's still bad.
And knockout ratio, all 12 of her wins by finish. Of course, Ronda Rousey very famous for that armbar.
Oh yeah. We watched her. You showed me a fight, and she always uses the arm bar.
She does.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Is this fight about fame? No. This is about the fight. It's about the respect. It's about closing out something that's always been lingering in the back of my head. Could I do that again? I feel like Ronda's been chasing me for a long time, and I want her to know what she's been chasing.
All right, guys. Subscribers only mode can message now. We got a lot of bots in here tonight. A lot of fake accounts in here. We're not doing that. We're going to enjoy this. So, you subscribe to me, you can message. There she is, Gina Carano. Surprised she didn't come out with Mickey Mouse ears on saying screw Disney. I agree with her, by the way, for the Mandalorian stuff. I do.
Introducing first to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. Welcome back,
Gina.
Incredibly, it has been 17 years since Gina Carano competed.
And is Ronda Rousey going to do her famous fast walk to the ring, to the octagon? Oh, look at that shot.
Oh, light.
In August 2009, she made history again in the first women's MMA fight to headline a major card. Losing
It's okay.
to Cyborg in her last
I know.
MMA bout.
It's okay. They come in and out. She's looking at the viewership. They come in and out. Everybody comes in and out. When I turned on subscriber only chat to get rid of the fakes in here, everything cleared out. So that's why Pinky's motioning to me. It's like, hey, everybody clear it out. I don't care. Chat's going to be subscriber only. We've had a lot of bots in here tonight. So we're not doing that. But you guys can watch and enjoy this fight with me. Gina Carano is making her way to the ring. She has slimmed down. She made weight. I'm going to tell you what, I love Gina, though. Her movies and her shows have been excellent. She's definitely got that big upper body. I think she's got a bigger upper body than Ronda. And I think she's got stronger legs than Ronda. But Ronda is more of the expert in the fighting. Yeah.
Because when you're fighting Ronda Rousey.
Well, I'm also telling you, look at her stomach because she dropped weight on her stomach so she could breathe in case she had to go a long distance with Ronda. All right. Is Ronda going to come out to bad reputation?
To the Olympic bronze medalist, to the former UFC women's bantamweight champion, to the former WWE champion, to the one and only Ronda Rousey!
This is not just the biggest women's fight of all time. This is the biggest MMA fight of all time.
Yes, it is.
The biggest platform. It will be headlined by...
Guys, this is on Netflix. If you want to watch it, it's happening now on Netflix. You can watch along with me. These bitches are chasing me. We have a cat named Ronda Rousey. She was Ronda Rousey when we adopted her on the pen, so her name is Ronda.
Making her way to the cage. Welcome home.
Oh, she's got her hoodie.
Ronda Rousey.
Yes, she is. She's coming out the bad reputation.
They just said
There she goes with her famous strut to the ring, to the octagon.
Rousey says this comeback is no longer built on raw force alone, but on precision,
can't hear it from
patience,
us.
and a deeper
I don't care if we can't hear it.
version of herself reconnecting.
Netflix cut it down. They don't. I guess they don't want problems.
Rousey says this return is rooted in
So the microphones cut it down.
and finally fighting for reasons
All right.
entirely
Hello, Pinky, says Subtle Snake.
outside pressure. She
This
said
fight is on Netflix right now. Gina Carano, Ronda Rousey.
entirely
Turn it on. Watch it with us. Enjoy it.
Was in her prime. She wasn't fighting. She was performing art. She was that good. For me,
You guys have Netflix. We're live. Ronda Rousey. Rowdy Ronda Rousey is getting into the octagon to face the legend Gina Carano. This, Ronda said this is probably her final fight.
she's 1 year older than me.
She is, yeah.
Wow.
She's 3 years older than me, which is crazy. Yes, Ronda's namesake.
When we asked Rousey whether she would break Carano's arm if Carano refused to tap, she said
My grandmother's favorite woman
to finish the submission, though she framed it casually.
has entered the cage.
Also helped her up afterward.
All right, are we doing three 5-minute rounds, or because it's the main event is the 5-minute rounds? Let's see how Netflix does this. I didn't get to watch any of the other fights. We just got home, so I'm just watching this one fight.
This is your final main event of the evening.
Yes, Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano are now in the. It's 5 rounds, 5-minute rounds. Okay, 25-minute fight.
From you to and no, for the debut of MVP MMA and the debut of MMA on Netflix, brought to you by Jake Paul and Nikisa Promotions.
Jake Paul.
Our 3 judges scoring this bout at cage side: Michael Bell, Derek Cleary, and Felicia O. And our referee in charge when the bell rings is Big John McCarthy.
Big John McCarthy. All right, former UFC referee.
For those of you watching around the world on Netflix, to those of you joining us here live
Welcome.
in Los Angeles.
Oh, they're in LA.
Yeah, that's why over here when I tell you the pay-per-views take place late, it's because it's like 9 o'clock over there.
Yep. Pretty much prime time.
Let's meet
Yeah.
the fighters.
Yep.
First, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with tan and red trim. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She weighed in at 141.4
Wow,
pounds.
that's slim for her. She used to be heavier than that.
With a professional MMA record of 7 victories versus just 1 defeat with 1 submission and
Yeah.
3 knockouts.
Ronda's got 2 defeats.
Out of
She lost to Amanda and she lost to Holly.
She was the first woman to headline a major MMA main event.
Yes, she was.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the trailblazer, the original face of women's MMA. Ladies and gentlemen, Gina Conviction Carano.
There we go.
Wow.
And now we're
Gina Carano, and here's Ronda.
across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the all black.
Who you got, guys? Subscriber only chat. Let me know, Ronda or Gina.
She went in at 142 pounds even.
142.
Tonight, she re-enters the cage with a professional MMA record of 12 victories versus 2 defeats.
Yep. I told you she only lost twice. I know her record.
With 8 wins coming in less than 1 minute.
Yep.
Fighting out of
Either by armbar or knockout. Yep.
Whoa.
Look at 9 submission victories.
introducing
Do you see that? By armbar.
the UFC Hall of Famer, the former UFC champion of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the
record breaker.
Rowdy, Ronda, Rousey.
Ronda.
Now is she gonna fight? She looks like this is it. She said this was her final fight. She's ready to have kids. She said that in an interview this morning. It's time for her to have kids. So she said this is probably it. This is her dream fight. This is who she's always wanted to face. They're good friends. The legend, Big John McCarthy, refereeing, and Joe Testatore on the call.
I hear it.
Here we go. 5-minute rounds. Oh, I told you it was going to go to the ground. Immediate takedown by Ronda Rousey.
You're right. That's that judo, right?
Rousey pounding Gina Carano. She's got her in the armbar. It's over. Holy sh! Ronda Rousey just beat Gina Carano inside of 15 seconds.
Wait, what?
Wow. She beat Gina Carano in 17 seconds.
What? Was that just round one?
That's it. 17 seconds into the fight, she tapped her out.
That's the whole thing.
It's over.
No more rounds.
Wow. Was that staged? Let me know, guys, if you think that was staged. Because that was kind of easy. I bet you these fans are going to be mad. We've seen Ronda Rousey in the fight like that. That's the 10th time she's into the fight like that. That's, just inside of 30 seconds. These fans are going to be upset because they wanted to see 5-minute rounds, and they got 17 seconds. Which that's what Ronda Rousey's known for, 17 seconds. Yeah, Carano was pre-diabetic.
Yeah, Carano's so classy in defeat. All these ladies are responsible for all the women who are fighting out there. They stand with me. Both of these ladies, they set the table. They took it to the next.
People are going to call that disappointing. I call that that's a storybook end. If that's Ronda's final fight, that's a storybook end to her career. Look, Gina doesn't even look like she's trying. No, she did. She was trying. I don't want to hear it. She was trying. She was trying to shove her off. Let's see. No. Yeah, Ronda got her down in that judo hold. She wrapped her legs around her. Gina was trapped. Look, she tried. She shoved her in the face. Yeah.
It's not your job to be liked. It's your job to get people.
No, she went to go take Ronda down, and Ronda took her down.
Who had the over-under to inside of 20 seconds? To a victory inside 20 seconds. Ronda Rousey defeated Gina Carano in 17 seconds.
Oh my.
That's crazy. Let's hear. I want to hear the post-fight interview with Ronda and Gina. We're waiting because we're in another one of these Netflix ad fests. They got ads before the final announcement. So, what do you all think? I told you coming home that Ronda was going to immediately take it to the ground and probably beat her. Did I not say that?
You did, but I don't think it's going to be that short.
I told you it would. I told you I had a feeling that this thing was going to go to the ground. When it's going to go to the ground, the fight's going to end. And Ronda was going to win.
Start like that.
I told you in the truck that Ronda Rousey has tapped out 9 people and has knocked out 3.
You did.
She just tapped out 10. Ronda is asleep, unfortunately. I wish she was, but Ronda's asleep. That is our cat, Ronda Rousey, watching Ronda Rousey. No, she's asleep.
She'll watch the replay.
She's had a rough day.
She can watch it on the replay.
She will watch it on the replay. I'll show her the highlights. All right, let's hear the official decision. Big Mo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Los Angeles, another round of applause for these two legends.
There you go.
Our referee, Big John McCarthy, calls a stop to this contest at 17 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner.
Oh, the fans are.
Via armbar, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, the fans are upset.
Momentous occasion.
A lot of them stayed though, which means a lot of them are okay with it. Well, that's why they loaded the card. Francis Ngannou, Nate Diaz, who lost, by the way. Nate Diaz lost. They had to stop that fight. He got beat. He got battered so bad. But Ronda Rousey and what was probably both of their final fights, Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey. Let's hear what they got to say. Let's get Gina Carano back in the Mandalorian now. Get her back into Star Wars, Disney. Give her money. Give Gina Carano her money. She was great in that. All right. Let's hear what they got to say.
Here between Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano. Gina, please don't go anywhere. I do want to ask you some questions. Ronda, speechless. I don't think any of us ever thought we'd see you do that again. Shades of your fight against Kat Zingano in this very town.
Yeah.
Almost the exact
She beat Kat
amount of time.
Zingano like that.
Emotional right now. I want to give you an opportunity to pour your heart out. What's going through your mind?
Gina is the person who brought me into MMA. She's the only person who could have brought me back into MMA. She's my fucking hero, man. Like you brought me back home and nobody else could. You showed me where my home was and nobody else could. Like you changed my world and we changed the world. And I will never ever forget. I will never be able to pay you back enough. But I'm so glad we finally got to share this moment. And just in general, I want to thank MVP for giving us a chance, Netflix for giving us a chance. Everybody here, you are what gives us value. Everyone at home watching, you are what gives us value. Everyone engaging with this event, you're the one that gives us value. You're the one that gives
Ronda
us
Rousey, 13-2.
So thank you so much for caring about us. And we'll be here to fight for you.
Her 9th submission win in under a minute. I told you she's known for that.
Did you think it would be that quick?
I was hoping, I was hoping.
She defeated Gina Carano in 17 seconds with an armbar.
Because, I didn't really want to hurt her. So, luckily, it was just beautiful martial arts. That's what I think that is. That's what that efficiency is. It's an art.
I'm curious though, after all these years, is there any part of you that was like, man, I wish I had just like another 60 seconds in there, just to have a little more fun?
I don't know. My husband and my kids are watching me. I don't want to put them through anything more than they have to. And they've already been through so much this last year and a half for me to get here. And I love you all so much. And thank you, for everybody that makes the sacrifices for me to be here. My family, my coaches' families, my training partners. Nobody succeeds in a vacuum. So thank you guys. I love you.
Can I ask, what did you say to her when you guys embraced immediately after the fight?
I said she's my fucking hero. And just thank you for everything. And thank you for bringing me back home.
I do wonder, and I'll ask you the same question I asked you earlier in the week. It was so quick. Is there any chance we could see more of this? I think everyone wants to see more of you competing.
I think they do, but I doubt she's gonna.
Look at the reception you've had since coming back to MMA. Is there any chance we'll leave that?
I mean, she's 37, guys.
There's no way I could have ended it better than this. I want to have some more babies and I got to get cooking.
Okay, well that seems pretty emphatic. I do want to give Gina an opportunity.
Sounds like she said this is it.
A moment with your legendary husband.
She ended it with Gina Carano.
Gina, please, if you can, that smile on your face is just as big as it was before the fight. What's going through your mind after that one?
I wanted that to last longer. I felt like I was so ready. I felt so good. I've never felt that good, but I haven't been here for 17 years, so I mean, I wanted to hit her.
You feel a little unfulfilled just because you didn't get a chance to at least show the world what you've been working on.
You know, I'll probably feel that later. Right now, getting in the cage was a victory. Getting here after 17 years is a
That's
victory.
Travis Brown.
Fighting a legend was a
Her
victory.
husband,
And,
Travis Brown.
You know, I feel
He's a
I
former
feel great. I
MMA
just
fighter
feel
too.
like I
He
wanted
was a
to
heavyweight
fight,
in
and I didn't
UFC.
get that. And but she trained. She had her game plan, and I have so much love and respect for her. And this was a victory in my life. She changed.
Yeah, Gina hadn't fought in
giving me her
17 years.
I woke up every morning at 3 a.m. thinking about her. I took 100 pounds off of my body.
I told you.
Is taking,
She was like 200 the last time I saw her.
I fell back in love with mixed martial arts. There's so many good things to
I
do
could
about
show
her.
you
She's
images of her in The Mandalorian, and you're going to look at her now and be like, what the hell?
Mixed martial arts. Is there any chance you want to keep doing this? We didn't get to see enough of Gina in there.
I don't know.
She's 44, so no.
Is a lot. I think being 44 is a lot. I don't know if I can put my family back through that. But, you know, I'm going to go look at this. I didn't get anything out. Like, I didn't get to do anything in this fight, so.
Okay, so
She's mad about that. So she might fight again, but I don't know if it's going to be anything big.
I should have got matched up with a striker. I wanted to get some of that out.
What did you learn about yourself throughout all of this?
That I could do it, that I could come, I could train, I could get up every day and stay dedicated. I'd like to thank my team who you know, they trained me for this. It's not easy to get in here. It is not easy to be in the gym every day and to wake yourself up. So, I mean, but I adore Ronda. I don't want to fight Ronda. I think that she's a legend and she should go have her babies at her ranch and do whatever she wants to do. I just have enjoyed the process, so.
We all adore you, Gina. Well done. I do want to ask a question to Nikisa Badarian and Jake Paul as well. Nikisa, I'll start with you. What a moment for the company, what a moment for the sport, your reaction to what we just witnessed.
Grateful for Ronda, Gina, Nate, Mike, Francis, Philippe.
They put on a good card tonight,
What they were
so
able to do here tonight for the sport.
it's going to be big
The other athletes.
bringing this to
It's
Netflix.
a moment that should be celebrated and hopefully viewed as a start of a movement where MVP starts to bring some competition.
MVP is going to be a problem for the UFC. It's going to be a problem.
Your reaction as well.
It's not UFC. This is not UFC. This is MVP Combat Sports.
See more
UFC has never been on Netflix. This is Jake Paul.
events in history,
Yeah.
and it's all credit to these women.
Yeah, because he did the boxing fights on Netflix, remember? Him and Mike Tyson. And
Warmed up in MMA, and you're going to see a lot of us. So, White House, Dana White, all of you, be prepared because this is the takeover.
Many moons ago, you wanted to try judo because Ronda Rousey inspired you. You just promoted her comeback fight and she wins via armbar. Kind of surreal, no?
It's surreal, but God couldn't have written it better, and that's what it's all about. This is a message to all the kids at home. Chase your dreams. Believe in yourself. You never know where life is going to take you. Just keep on knocking down the doors of opportunity.
This is going to be a problem for UFC. If they decide they want to compete. They don't need to compete. But UFC is going to have to go on streaming. They're going to have to. No more paying $80 for a fight. This is going to change MMA.
Thank you, Jake. Congrats to both you.
You got to pay $80 to watch UFC.
At 3 a.m.
At 3 a.m. on the East Coast.
Give it up for Gina Carano and Rowdy.
They start the card will start at 10 p.m. and end at around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, if it's in Vegas. So it being on Netflix, you can immediately watch this after they're done with it.
And they are not holding back.
So
That'll be different.
that'll be different, guys. Ronda Rousey defeats Gina Carano. You can see Gina wants to fight one more.
A little bit.
Put her in there with a striker.
Yep, that's what she's talking
Put her in there with a striker. I would not put her in there with the Lioness, but who would I put her in there with? Put her in there with Misha Tate.
Okay.
Maybe Misha Tate or Kat Zingano. Kat Zingano was on here earlier talking about she wants to fight a little more. Maybe put her in there with Kat Zingano.
We'll see.
That would be interesting. But, guys, Ronda Rousey, Gina Carano, what did y'all think of it? I mean, Ronda Rousey, she's known 1 minute submissions. This was 17 seconds. And Gina, you can tell, was kind of
She
pissed.
was about to break her arm, though.
Well, no, she was trying. If you go back and watch the replay, she was trying not to break her arm.
Yeah.
Because she's friends with Gina. But the thing is Gina knew when she had her in the armbar. You saw her tap before she even put the pressure on it.
Yeah.
If you watch, as soon as Ronda goes back into that arch position, Gina was already doing this.
She's like, I know what you're doing.
She's like, I know what you're doing. I'm not losing my arm. So.
Yeah.
She, very good friends, very smart lady. You know, she's like, okay, done.
Yeah.
This was entertaining, but what it shows is I'm gonna go back and watch some of these other fights. I saw the end of the Nate Diaz fight. He got brutalized. Perry brutalized Nate Diaz. I was surprised. He's the BMF, man. He's the bad MFer. He's the guy that knocked out Conor McGregor.
Right, okay.
Right. I'll never forget being in Buffalo Wild Wings, Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor with my friend Corey. And he got leveled by Nate Diaz. That place exploded. Beer was being thrown everywhere. But, 17 seconds. Ronda Rousey defeats Gina Carano via armbar submission. She is now 13-2, 10 by submission, 3 by knockout.
Nice.
The only losses were that famous kick from Holly Holm to lose her UFC Women's Championship. And then she got beat by the Lioness, Amanda Nunes, who is probably the greatest UFC Women's Champion of all time. Ronda would say it's her, but, I mean, she couldn't beat the Lioness, I'm telling you right now. And, yeah, the Lioness is bad, man. That would be... if we can get the Lioness on one of these...
That'd be neat.
That'd be neat. I got to go back and watch the Francis Ngannou fight. Francis Ngannou was former heavyweight champion of the world. He lost to John Bones Jones. And John Jones, who has not fought in 2 years, is the current UFC heavyweight champion. Dana White needs to do something about that. I love John Jones. Don't get me wrong. I love Johnny Bones Jones. I love him.
That was a fun fight that we watched.
That was one of her first fights was watching John Jones because Trump was in the front row, right?
Yeah.
And at the end, you see him do the Trump dance or whatever. Yeah, and everybody was losing. It was before he was even president. And that was 2 years ago. John Jones either needs to fight or he needs to relinquish that championship.
Yep.
Because we need a UFC heavyweight champion of the world. So that's one of the reasons I haven't been watching much, because there hasn't really been that bad dude. I mean, there's been some good ones, but nobody that's been like a big superstar, man. Like I used to like watching Cub Swanson, Conor McGregor. I grew up watching Frank Mir. I grew up watching Randy Couture. Iceman Chuck Liddell was no freaking joke.
Yeah.
Iceman Chuck Liddell was in Hawaii 5-0 that I showed you, and he busted Steve McGarrett.
Yeah.
But guys, that's going to do it for the stream. Ronda Rousey defeats Gina Carano inside of 17 seconds with an armbar. Let us know what your thoughts are on that, and we will see you guys again on the next one.